Fight League. Some news on that. So a new organization, the underdogs that are trying to go against the UFC. And I love underdogs because a lot of times underdog can beat somebody. So you never know. A couple years from now, maybe they're the big league going against the UFC. We'll see. But I do believe in underdogs. At one time, before I tell you about what some stuff's coming out, Jersey Rob Ryan was an underdog. So as I started this channel, I even was under different name changes, and finally, you know, Jersey Rob Ryan was is the official name, um, of the channel now. But anyway, I remember when I first started, it was like 4 subscribers for like 2 months. Like it did not. It looks like it wasn't going to move at all. Now this channel is up to 700. Underdogs is coming through it, right? As we try to get up to 1,000 subscribers, and only 10% of channels make it to 1,000. So this is going to be one of the channels that make it to 1,000. It's going to be that top 10%. Yes. And then I think 2,000 is the top 1%. Gunning for that. We're going to do it. So, yes. Anyway, underdogs do come through. So, but first, I'm going to tell you about some things that are coming out. Um, so tomorrow, you ready for it? I'm excited about it. I don't know if I came up with the conspiracy theory. As far as I know, I am. But and feel free to please share this video series with your friends because it is a conspiracy series. Share to all of them if you can, as many friends as you can. So I'm excited about it, which is Ocean Alien Series. And what is Ocean Alien Series? It's going to be conspiracy theory that aliens are fish. So right now you're probably thinking I'm nuts, right? That aliens are fish. But hear me out. You have the big black dark eyes. A lot of times the aliens' mouths are looking weird, like a fish. It's crazy things. Um, so the dark eyes to me is ocean. Look at fish, dark eyes. So I will just go with this conspiracy that they made ships, but they're not spaceships. They come from the like I said, this is just conspiracy theory. I'm not saying it's true, but they made these ships, and the ships can travel from the ocean to land. And what they're trying to do is merge. They abduct people trying to become half human, half fish, so they can live on this land. Just conspiracy theory. It's fun. So I'm not saying it's true, but we're going there. I think it's going to be like 6 parts. So do me a favor with the series, share it with your friend because it is conspiracy theory. So any of those first one's very basic, just an introduction, but feel free to share all of them with your friends. Share as many as friends as you can. So I like to have this video series get popular, hopefully. So September 1st, Democrats will come back stronger series. Yes, they're going to come back stronger. September 5th is Christians should be held accountable for voting for Donald Trump. You voted for a pedophile. You voted for a criminal. You need to be held accountable for what is happening in this country. October 5th, Christian pastors favor women in a divorce series. October 6th, one of the biggest series of the year, Mega Suck series. You know you suck. You help ruin this country with your tariffs, your racism, your hate. You suck. And October 6th is going to be a series about you, how much you suck. So I even, this is the, real quick. September with Christians should be held accountable for Donald Trump. Actually, September 1st, Democrats will come back stronger series. September 5th, Christians should be held accountable for voting for Donald Trump. I'm going to have my Donald Trump sucks hat. And then MAGA sucks, that series, I'm going to have MAGA sucks hat. So 2 sucks hats are coming for the series. So that's going to be fun. Number 5th is my Thanksgiving series. This should be a lot of fun. Christian churches are a business series. Yes, can I say that? Christian churches are a business series. Your pastors are having tax breaks on their properties and stuff like that as they take your 10% of your money, just saying. So And then the Christmas series here, I cannot wait for it. I'm gonna have probably November, December, I'll be wearing it, but November is just more build up for the series. But I will have my 666 hat and my Satan shirt. Of it's gonna be called Jesus the Cult Leader series. Can I say that again? Jesus the Cult Leader series. So that should be fun. So we will look at Christianity. If Jesus was like full crap, that maybe he was a cult leader and he started this thing and went far with it. So yeah, so but a lot of fun stuff. I think you enjoyed it. And this year I just started a couple of different things just recently. It was just a random thing. I was just bored actually in a bar eating and stuff. So, but I was like, I started Yummy for Your Tummy. So every time I go out, you'll see what kind of food I like. Not every time, but you'll probably see it like 2 or 3 times a week. But if you're interested in what I like to eat and stuff like that, because I like to my audience to get to know me better too. So that's up there. That's just 15-second videos, 30-second videos. So if you want to watch it, but that would be in the playlist. And then I started a new thing called MMA Legends, Jersey Rob Ryan MMA Legends. So that's gonna be a playlist where I will go over once a month on a legend in a sport of MMA. So I just randomly started that um, this month. So, but I'm gonna keep continuing them. And then January, I'm gonna do random thoughts of the week. So like 2 or 3 random thoughts. Could be about anything, and it'd be about 2 or 3 minutes long. So because I have a brain that randomly thinks about things anyway, so I'm gonna do that once a week. And then I will have the Jersey Rob Ryan, a joke of the month, and that starts in January. So a lot of fun things coming for next year. So I even have some series already planned for 2028. Believe it or not, everything is I have everything for 2027, but 2028 I'm just, preparing for it too. So that's going to be an extra special year because it's an election year. So going to try to make a lot of controversial series that year. So every year is controversial, but extra special controversial year if I can. So we'll see what happens. So, and I'm gonna try to get better with my mental health group. So I'm gonna try to get more into like Buddhist teaching on my own, just about watching videos and whatnot, so I can share more knowledge to improve on my mental health um, group, and then getting more into philosophy and stuff like that. So, but a special thank you to my audience. Um, uh, we reached 700 subscribers. Thank you so much. 300 away from hey two cousins, how are you? Feel free to hit that alarm button and subscribe. If you guys don't mind, let me know what state and town you guys are from. Would love to know that. Love to know where my audience is from. So, but hit that alarm button, and thank you. I love it. Thank you guys. Feel free to subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Um, yeah, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it a lot. So we are going to try to get to 1,000, which is only the top 10% of YouTubers do that. So we love your personality. Appreciate that. Appreciate the compliment, man. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much to my audience, viewers, helping reach 700. I can't do it without you. So one of my goals is to hopefully one day become an entrepreneur with this channel, even if it's part time. And this is just dreams. So hopefully they happen, but you got to dream in life, right? So what do you like to talk about and do? I like to talk about my hobbies and interests. And yeah, so you can check all that out. Hobby and interest, controversial stuff. So because Jersey Rob Ryan, spiritual, controversial, entertaining, and fun. So can you tell us what your channel is? Well, it's about things I'm interested in, like hobbies and interests, and just random things. So I like to talk about MMA, mental health, spiritual stuff, that kind of stuff. So, but thank you for watching. But you can check all my stuff out. Love Your Toy Pups in the playlist. So if you go to playlist, you'll see my different subjects. So thank you, man. Appreciate the compliment of dreaming big. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Like your shirt and hat. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Yeah. So if you haven't done so, follow Jersey Rover on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and on YouTube. Hashtag Jersey Rover on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and on YouTube. And Jersey Rover Ryan is spiritual, controversial, entertaining, and fun. Okay. I appreciate you. I'm glad you like that. So I'm going to talk about another league today, not the UFC, but a Global Fight League. Because I do like underdogs, and Global Fight League is an underdog league. So I'm going to get into a couple of fighters they just signed, and their scoring system, and the new one that, uh, um, yeah. So let me say that again. I was looking at the comment section, but hold on. This is what we're talking about today. Yeah, a couple of fighters they signed, and a scoring system. So, and the new one I signed, I saw some highlights on this girl. She is a beast. All right, I think this is a really great signing because a new league, a new MMA organization. I guess I'm going to call themselves a league, but you need to get young talent. So this person's young talent, ranked third in the world versus Jamie Eden. Um, Actually, let me go into the couple signings they did. I'll go into the older signing first, and then I'll get into the younger signing. But Marlon Morris, 23 and 13, he used to fight UFC. Um, Definitely was a title contender one time. Definitely older guy, so he's like 38 or something. So he's on there, and he's on the Miami Monsters. So they're gonna have 4 teams. And then the one I really, really like recently, because I've been watching highlights on her, Jamie Eden, and she is a beast. 6-2-1. So Marlon Marlis was 23 and 13. Sorry about that. And Jamie Eden is going to be on London Bullies, and she has a record of 6-2-1. I believe she has like boxing and Muay Thai skills. Uh, that's all right. It's cool that you left it by accident. My hobbies. So that I do talk about my hobbies and interests, but I love MMA, so I'm watching MMA behind that, and then I do like going bowling. I don't show any of my bowling on this one, but I do like bowling a lot, like taking walks, like reading, that kind of stuff. So, and then interests is that I talk about is mental health, um, yeah, stuff like that. So, but you can learn about that in the playlist too if you want to check that out. And then the global fighting scoring system. So they're going to have 4 teams, right? Let me try to remember who they are. London Bullies, LA Phantoms, London Bullies, LA Phantoms, Miami Monsters, and New York. So they're the 4 teams. It's like a scoring system. And then eventually they'll have a team champion. So it's not like so they're not fighting for belts, they're actually fighting for a team championships. So it's definitely going to be different. They have different weight classes. But here is the scoring system for Global Fight League. I believe the first event is October 17th. So I think it's going to be on Comcast. So have a good night, my friend. So here's the Global Fight League scoring system. Like it says, up and coming, underdogs, above underdogs. So let me get into it. 4 points for a finish win, 3 points for decision win, 2 points draw, 1 point decision loss. So which is actually not horrible. If you lose, you still get a point. And if you get finished, you get 0 points. So you get your butt kicked and you get no points. So that's how the scoring system goes. So if you have a couple of fighters that get on rolls and get a lot of points, they get the wins, that can probably help you get to your title. So it's different, like I said, but I think different is good for the sport right now. So, and yeah, so I'm excited to see what Global Fight League does. And I'm definitely excited for the Jamie Eden signing. So she looks like a beast. I seen her with a brutal knockout on YouTube. So, yeah, it looks very promising. Definitely a younger signing. So, as far as I know, she's younger in her 20s. So it looks good. So, can I tell you what sometimes happens? So, a lot of times the younger people, they'll get on the Contender Show or the Ultimate Fighter. So they get on there a lot of times and don't really make that much money. So it's like, oh, you got to prove yourself. But if a Global Fight League goes into the other organizations scouting them, you can pull them up before they even get on the Contender or Ultimate Fighter series, and assign them and have them fight. You don't have to worry. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go through this long process to try to prove yourself. You're just there already. So they do. Hopefully they do good with the scouting system. They love underdogs. So that's all I got today. But follow Jersey Rob Ryan on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. Hit the alarm button right now. If you haven't done so, hit that alarm button right now. Subscribe, like, and share videos. And hashtag Jersey Rob Ryan, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and on YouTube. And Jersey Rob Ryan, spiritual, controversial, entertaining, and fun. And do me a favor, like I said earlier, definitely share the Ocean Alien series, the new conspiracy. As far as I know, new conspiracy theory that aliens are fish. So I want to get that out. Send that to as many friends as you can with that conspiracy theory. So I'd love to see that series do good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for helping reach 700. And just go for 800. Just go for the top 10%, which is 1,000. And just go for the top 1%, which is 2,000. You can do this. You got it. I can't do this without you. And also thank you for my family and friends for following me on this crazy journey, crazy dream. So, and obviously the goal one day, hopefully sell merchandise to the audience. So, yeah, just dreaming. So, but thank you so much. And just hit that alarm button and subscribe right now.